Cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking. Cause real spit you don't find that often. Every discussion from experience. And hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated. From the west where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul. Provoke thought so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble. The ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help us show. Cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseeds. Welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseeds. Welcome to the show, Spitt'n Pollaseeds. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking. Cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking. Cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitt'n Pollaseeds.
Spitt'n Pollaseeds. Hey, welcome to Spitt'n Pollaseeds Day. Happy Spitt'n Pollaseeds Day, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Right
Thank
back
you.
at you. Right back at you. Let me just ask. Let's just get into it, man. How was your week, Kevin?
Man, still a blessed week. One of my day ones, we had to lay his sister to rest, but it was a nice service. So yeah, it was good.
P.
I'm wonderful. I'm going to keep it there. Yeah, keep it pushing. Trevor?
Short and sweet.
We rolling right along, right?
Yeah, choo choo.
Old McDonald.
I give my week a 10. I had a 10 week.
So did you tend to the cows and tend to the
Tended to the sheep.
Yeah.
The only thing that's tripping me out. I mean, I understand the nostalgia and him wanting to wear that, but to wear that with no underwear on in there,
Man,
just like
yeah.
his whole side is showing.
What?
Like, what is going
that
on?
part
What's
right
going
there.
on? Yeah, that's not cool.
How was
Farmer
why
John.
was
Right.
you entertaining?
I'm saying on the side.
How was your week, brother Irvin?
Senior
Man,
skin.
How was your week,
No,
brother
don't let me-
Irvin? Because you kind of
Senior skin.
Yeah.
Senior skin.
Woo.
Yes.
So go ahead, brother Irvin. How was your week?
Ooh, great week, man. I'm here with y'all. So
What made your week great?
for one, I'm breathing.
Yeah.
For two, I have the activities of my limb.
Amen.
For three, I have a roof over my head,
Hey,
and my family is doing well.
Amen.
My mom is going through certain things, and she's getting through them. Like she just had a cataract surgery on one of her eyes, and she was smiling and laughing last night. So that's a great thing. So I'm just enjoying life, and as it brings challenges, if we handle them the right way, we can get through them.
Amen.
So
That's a sermon.
blessed to be here, buddy.
Okay, well, the next time I ask you anything, brother, I'm gonna give you an altar because you show preaching.
That's a Cornelian
Amen.
message.
Amen. You're an anomaly, boy.
That's a
Hey,
kind
man,
of Cornelian
you know what I mean?
message.
Something that deviates from what is standard nor more expected.
Hey,
Yes.
There it is. There.
damn.
Let's keep it rolling.
Man, let's go.
Come on. Let's bring the title. Trevor came up with this title, and
You don't know why, but
yeah, and I'm sure you have.
Just to let everybody know.
yeah,
Okay.
I think you want to get something.
I came up with the title.
Wait, tell us the title because you hear that music, man.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
Listen
play
to
it
the
for a
words,
minute.
listen to the words.
Play it for a minute, yeah. Hey. The boomerang effect.
The boomerang effect.
Tell us about it,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen. Okay, now, have you ever been in a relationship? You can let that play in the background. I kind of like that. Now, have you ever been with somebody or in a relationship
No, go
involved
ahead and cut it, baby.
involved with someone, and then whether it be for whatever reason, a little bit further on down the line, you ended up bumping into this person again or bumping that person again, and you guys rekindled a past relationship, a past bond, or whatever else. Has that ever happened to you? And we all can't sit there and say, "Oh no, I ain't gonna do that," blah, blah. Because sometimes, often enough, a lot of people do that. Some people go back to what they're familiar with. So, what are some of the reasons for you viewers? What are some of the reasons that you guys would go back? And please do call, messages, whatever it takes, because we want to hear from you. We also
Let's
have
start
a few
with you.
clips.
Let's start with you.
Your time.
Let us know. Let us know. Have you
Yes.
experienced something that was not maybe what you thought it would be in the beginning, and then end up circling back?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I
you want to
circled
tell
back
us about it?
before. Monica. Monica.
Back then, you did. Back then, she didn't want you.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know she didn't want me because we kissed at the bus stop and I never saw her again.
That means
So she didn't want you.
No, that wasn't the reason. Actually, there was some other, and if Monica wants to call in and share, then that's fine. But it adds to our story. I kissed her at the bus stop and I never saw her again.
That was a horrible kiss.
Yeah, and
that's what I.
So you think I be playing when I be saying your breath, but it be like it's something. I don't know. I'm just your friend, so I'm gonna tell you.
That was one situation that it happened in, and then another situation. Go ahead.
I would, you guys weren't together, right? You guys just kissed a little.
Puppy
peck.
love. We call it puppy love.
That wasn't really like a relationship, right? So
in my heart, it was. In my heart, it was a real relationship.
You're just a bearer of love, huh?
I was Cupid. And then y'all see why later on when I grew up, I was like, the hell with that. So yeah.
Well, your whole little Valentine's Day massacre every year.
Yeah.
Should be in the movies.
Valentine's was not my day.
That should be in the movies.
But I had someone that I had double dutched with in a relationship. But afterwards, one of the things for me that took place was I got clarity of what happened when I walked away. I got the explanation and I understood clearer why things were going the way they were. And then we tried it a couple of times afterwards. So every time we broke up, it was, okay, look, this happened because blah, blah, blah. So I got clarity after I walked away. So, and inadvertently.
I always feel, X is an X for a reason.
Yeah, I get that.
Because we had some issues, and how do we say that they're resolved? Especially when a woman leaves. When a woman leaves, she thinking like, okay, I got somebody else better. Normally, I can leave.
I disagree.
Get somebody else.
I disagree.
I said normally. I didn't say on all occasions.
Yeah, so I can see where it could be some instances to where it later on could be a little different.
Else, why would she leave? If you're the bombest dude in the world, why she gonna?
Maybe I wasn't the bombest dude in the world.
Yeah,
exactly.
During that time,
maybe her hypergamy comes into play.
Maybe you couldn't.
Not necessarily. I could have been unlovable, or I could have been a little too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed with and making other decisions while I was with her. You know what I mean? All cases aren't
the same.
Yeah, or their fault. Like looking back, like I definitely wasn't mature as I am now. In the past, I don't think none of us were. And I think there's a lot of reasons why relationships failed. And I think now that we have a little wisdom, if we would apply some of this back then, my previous relationships, I'll speak for myself. Some of my previous relationships would have probably ended up different, or we probably even still be together.
That opened up a few questions, but before I go into that, anybody want to expand on what Irvin just said? Okay, well, I think that I think that holds a lot of weight, especially when at a young age you're driven to go in a certain direction, and nothing else is going to deter you from that. And then at a certain age, in my opinion, when we're younger, we feel that inevitability mentality where, man, you know what? I'm gonna live tomorrow again. If you leave, so what? It's more. When we govern ourselves and when we're younger, we oftentimes end up in a relationship instead of pursuing a relationship at a young age. So I could definitely understand where Irvin is coming from.
I'll speak a little bit more to that. Like prior to me being married, like I was really, really feeling this person, right? And she was in a relationship. It wasn't a good relationship, but she let me know I'm in a relationship. Like I like hanging out but like I'm gonna, and I'm like, all right. And then by the time I found my relationship that was leading to marriage, okay, I'm ready. I left. I'm kind of doing this. So it was a timing thing. And then after that was dissolved, it was like, okay, timing was better. Thank you for that clock. Timing was better, and like we're still friends. I think about 97% of my exes I'm still cool with, or friends. Like, you come to several things that I've thrown, and everybody, hey, you know the past. This is the past.
I don't think people have to break up on bad terms. I think when you're mature enough, you can walk away amicably. Like, hey, look, this.
Especially if you're a decent or a good guy. If you're not into just doing people dirty, I think you should still be able to maintain somewhat of a friendship.
Yeah.
If you guys were really friends,
right. Yeah,
which you should be, I believe. I think it's essential to a good relationship.
I think that's
a
important.
friendship is. I know P thinks when it's over, it's over. I don't ever need to talk to you again or nothing.
Yeah, normally when you take out the trash, you leave it on the curb.
Take out expand on that,
I don't go through rummaging. I don't go rummaging through the trash. Once I take it out to the curb,
some things are recyclable though. Some things you can benefit.
Well, some things aren't recyclable.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
You got patterns, and once those patterns set in, I'm cool. Mm-hmm. I'm cool.
Let me ask you this:
do you love that? Sorry, brother, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Have you ever been the reason a relationship ended?
Of course.
So would in those cases? So in those cases, Trevor, I'm talking. Bro.
He's talking, Trevor.
I'm laughing
in the mic.
I'm laughing.
You're laughing in the mic, and you did that twice. So I'm just. You did that twice. Okay, just do it off the mic. We're trying to run a show. So in those cases, Canoon, do you still deem that as being unworthy trash to
we had some differences, even if it was my fault. I don't even.
You don't care. You just don't decipher. If somebody put the recycle in the grass or whatever, you ain't.
Somebody fucked up. Somebody fucked up. Yeah, I did.
So how you take out the trash if you don't fuck up? If you're the one that messed
ownership of my fuck up.
So how you taking out the trash if you're the one that's the trash? And I don't want, and I mean that.
Yeah, I said it happened a couple of times. It was my fault, right?
Right. Those are instances we're talking about,
and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So if you're the trash,
I'm not the trash.
No,
wait.
Figuratively.
First of all, I'm not the trash. I'm saying when you take out the trash, when that relationship is over, I don't go rummaging through it trying to get something else.
So when she mess up, taking out the trash is a metaphor of getting rid of the problem, right?
Yes.
So if you are the problem,
do they set you out though?
We had some differences.
So have you learned from?
Of course.
Okay, so
I learned from my hiccups. Don't we all?
Cheating.
Do you have any regrets when it comes to relationships?
No, none.
Even if the ones that you've caused,
I don't have no regrets.
Okay, so now, oftentimes a lot of people go back to
This is a good show.
So oftentimes people go back to what they're familiar with. Would you agree?
Yes, it's human nature.
So now if you
doesn't mean you're supposed to though.
Okay, but if you're the one that messed up, or let's just say for whatever
why
reason,
you always want to put this on me?
I'm not. I'm asking because you said take out the trash.
Yeah, but I was referring to. I wasn't referring to me. When I'm taking out the trash, can't take me out.
That's what we were.
He threw another scenario in there, and I just answered it. I'm not taking me out.
Irvin, can I get another drink from our sponsor? Go ahead.
Our sponsor today. It's a great moment for it. It's Asalil. My man Saul. Asalil. Thank you for our sponsors. Tequila. Premium tequila. Works very fast.
Pass it on over.
Yeah, pass it.
You want another shot?
No, I haven't had one.
You haven't?
He had enough.
You don't need one? You good?
He said he had.
I'm thinking with clear mind. I just, it's not too many times where I'm not saying that in all cases, but majority of the cases where a couple, they break up for a reason. And then because of familiarity, they want to get back together, but they haven't even solved the issues that they had in their relationship. So you're just throwing Asaleo on the fire.
But if you chose well in the beginning, meaning hopefully there was some kind of substance in your choice, right? So life brings on different changes and challenges, especially through your 20s is different than your 30s, and your 40s brings different challenges. Sometimes we learn later on in life that, man, you know what? I'll take that problem way before I'll take this problem, especially if I would have watered that grass more, maybe it would have
3 or 4 times a week.
If was a fifth, we all be drunk.
Yeah, but with maturity comes, especially when you get out here in the field, it's not made with a lot of substance.
Of course.
Let's just call it what it is. Like, it's not a lot of substance here. So if you've already found substance in the past and you think, man, with that and that with a mature mind today could be an awesome person. It may benefit my life, especially if you run across each other and you are both in a different space and you both understand that, okay, I know this person and I've watched his growth. And I've watched his progression.
What was the reason why you all broke up? Let's cut it to the chase. I mean, if it was something that was
give
unresolved,
me a scenario.
I'm saying something that was unresolved. Why go back to something that's unresolved?
Because maturity comes in, and the pickings are slim.
So you're saying you would deal with whatever the problems were. You don't know if they're heightened. She's dealt with them.
You don't know, but I'm not asking you to just say, hey, since I picked you in 86, let's resume right now. I'm just saying with maturity and growth and exposure and enlightening situations, it could be a different outcome.
Could be.
You're right. And then
I look at the core. I look at the core.
I look at probabilities.
Okay, so now both of you, we have a clip that kind of brings both of you guys' point of view together, and it was about there are quite a few famous and well-to-do people that have the same mentality of what you, Kanoom, and what Irvin just said. As Kevin prepared for that clip, this is kind of a prime.
That's Keith over there.
No clip. I don't have no clip.
That we kind of.
You know which one?
Blame that, like, you've been divorced 3 times.
Yeah.
Do you blame that on your relationships?
No, that's been me. You know,
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are tying the knot for a second time this weekend. Their lavish ceremony looks to be a fairy tale ending for Bennifer after a roller coaster romance that has stretched over decades. They became the world's most photographed couple in the early 2000s, spectacularly broke off their engagement in 2003 before rekindling their romance in some style almost 20 years later. And here's how it all happened.
That right there was an
Jennifer and
example
Ben
of
first met in 2000.
That was an example of two people that were in a relationship years prior. She had gone through some other relationships, whether it be rebound or whatever else, but they turn around and now they ended up married. And if I'm correct, like the video said, they years ago they were engaged or whatever else, and now they came back. So that kind of ties in Irvin's view and Kanoom's view.
We don't know the intricacies of their relationship.
We don't.
So
we don't.
It could be a safer place, especially in the entertainment field, because like she can't just get with anybody because it's different. So when the pool is that might be for familiarity. Who knows?
Yeah.
So I can't speak to that.
Do they have any children? They don't have any children or nothing together, right?
It wasn't like she rekindled.
And we don't even know why they broke up in the
first place.
In the first place.
But the point is,
Ben could have been passing around that sausage overseas.
Regardless of what broke them up or why they broke up, the fact still remains is, no, I'm just looking at it at face value. I'm not swimming too deep. I'm still standing in the shallow end. So Here's two people.
Well, you have to.
Here's, because in that whole Hollywood thing, I mean, you guys can dissect it any way you want. However, the fact still remains: these are two individuals that have a lot of influence that were together at one point and then ended up married again at the second point years down the line. That's my point. It's not about going into why or who did what.
It kind of needs to be though.
Yeah,
if you're
because
going to make a
feels
valid
it's-
point,
but-
it's not just about proving the point that okay, it can work. That you say we were together before, now we're just back together. It's
How
like
can we say that it can't work if they just got married?
We're not saying that it can't. You saying you don't really care about the intricacies.
The point is, these were two people that went back to their ex.
So
The boomerang effect.
let me ask you something.
Yeah, I mean,
So with you saying that, so say it was you. So you wouldn't whatever she did while y'all weren't together, it wouldn't matter. As long as y'all were able to sit down and come back together and make it
Okay.
happen. I'm just asking.
Okay, maybe not for them.
No.
Maybe not.
I'm saying
Maybe
for
it's
you.
for me.
This is for you.
For me,
Because you said it doesn't matter what it was
Thank you, Kevin.
that they came back. They just came back together. If you knew, if it was something that, because I shit me,
go ahead.
it depends.
You still on the clock with
Man,
me.
Go ahead.
yeah, it
Go ahead.
depends.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. No matter what she did, you would put that in the back, like that it don't matter, baby. Come on.
Well, previous shows, if anybody follows this show, they already knew where I was on that. For one. For two, the answer is I'm about to marry somebody that, regardless of how long it took, the fact still remains is here's somebody.
Trevor,
she has. But wait. It's different now.
We're
Yeah,
talking about in that situation.
Okay, so if you
Take
want me to
that
refer to that
situation,
situation,
but put it on you.
Okay, so the answer is still be I'm a marrier.
Okay, that's the
So no
The
matter
answer
what
still
she
is, I'm a
listen,
marrier.
listen, even in the gray area, when you wasn't together, so anything she did when you wasn't together doesn't contribute to your decision.
I'm living it.
what you and then
I'm living it.
well maybe I
living it.
was
We're not going to touch the Monica situation.
right.
We're not going to do that. So
he's too close. We
I'm
don't.
saying, okay, you
he's
saying
too
I wouldn't
close.
do it, and I'm doing it.
No, nobody said
Nobody
you
said-
wouldn't
nobody
do it.
said you
Trevor,
wouldn't
come
do
on.
it.
You're
Pastrami,
interpreting our
from
words.
from previous shows, I also told you guys what my stipulations were, and I was like, I don't give a f enough. So it was like, okay, if this is where with someone that I need to grow with and be with,
Okay, so
because that don't really,
Canoe
I'm not
and
about it.
Canoe and EP.
Yeah, let's
I'm not
talk
that
to her.
critical
Matter of
of a
fact,
person.
Okay, good.
So take this situation. You were married. Okay, fuck it. Your ex. Would you remarry? Would it even matter what they did while you guys was apart?
Absolutely. Put the camera right here, buddy. Yes, it would matter. They're still on the clock with me.
Well,
Okay, that's
I would not marry her. It just wouldn't happen. Wouldn't happen.
Yeah, phone call,
But
please.
see, I think you couldn't understand because you haven't been married before.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. What's your name, question, and or comment?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
All right.
Great. What's your name?
It's Deshaun, man. What's up?
Okay,
What's cracking? What's going on?
What up, Deshaun?
Hey, Irv, don't sound too happy to hear
Oh,
from you.
okay,
Yeah,
buddy.
go ahead,
I
Deshaun.
gave you a break. I gave you a break. All right.
Yeah, okay. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Land the
Yeah, so
plane.
This is a good topic. I really want to. I think I'm gonna side with Canoon on this one, though. I think Canoon has a great point. With the taking out the trash, whether if you are the trash or you aren't the trash. But also, too, my question would be, what's your process when the boomerang effect takes place? Are you going to hash out the differences from what happened before, or are you just going to say, I'm going to rely on my maturity and my presumed maturity from you, that time has passed, that you now have more insight and wisdom on life on how things actually work?
I can answer for myself. We're running a completely different dating course. in courting. Like I still need to know what you've been doing.
What happened?
Why we wasn't together.
Mhm.
It's the same thing to see if we align in those in certain areas to where we can have a productive relationship. Right. It's not just based on our past. Okay, I know you. I know these qualities about you. Where are you today? Mm-hmm. What do you believe today? What have you been doing in your past? Are you the perfect person for me moving forward? That I deem the perfect. I know no one's perfect, so let me just say that. But for me, are you conducive for a positive outcome for my life? I look at all of that.
Yeah. Are we able to run it back?
Okay, and I can respect it. And I think everybody is going to approach that, differently. And to some extent, like you don't really. Do you want all the details of what this woman has been doing while?
Not at all. I don't want all the details of her day. Not at all. But I'm talking about the core values. Do we align when it comes to the core values?
But do the core values come out in that conversation, or do the core values actually come out within time?
Because they come out in the conversation for one, and then your actions is going to dictate how I trust what you told me.
Are you blatantly honest?
So
I am. I am.
So you're not going to rely on that person to show you their core values. You're going to rely on them to tell you.
I just said it's both, bro. Right. We're gonna have a conversation. We're not just skating over it, and then there's gonna be a time period to where we're together, and that's the court. I call that the courting phase, to where we see if we align on paper, not just in our feelings. Do we have the same values that will be conducive for a positive outcome?
You're talking about your ex?
Anybody. We're talking about ex, because if we continue and there was a time lapse in the middle, then I still don't know who you are within those years. Doesn't mean you matured in the positive.
Is it safe to say that you keep the exes around?
I don't keep any. Let me just say this. I don't keep anything around, bro. I'm not keeping anything. I'm living my life day by day. I'm not holding on to nothing. But however, if it comes back around and we're in the same space and it worked, it's not a let me hold on to her because I don't know what the future holds. I don't live like that, bro. I don't. I live my life day by day.
No, I know, and I understand that. I'm just going by off of the information that you've given out already. That you said a large majority of your friends are women friends are exes.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I didn't. I said my exes. I'm a large percent of them. They're still my acquaintances. But I don't talk to them on a daily or regularly.
I thought you said friends. Okay. Acquaintances. Okay.
They're friends. You have a different definition for friends. So you can say friends. Let's say friends.
Irvin just said he's still cool with him.
We can say friends. I'm cool with them. We can say, for the sake of you, I'm friends with them.
Well, not for me. I'm just saying, whether they're acquaintances or friends.
They're both.
My question is, are they around because they are acquaintances and you just rely on them for information, or because possibly you leave the door open for a future boomerang effect?
I'm not tripping up, bro. It's too many out here. I'm not tripping on holding on to nothing.
In other words, if they all find someone else.
Exactly. And then I will play at their wedding.
Man.
What's your favorite song? Ribbon in the Sky? What key do you want that in?
Right.
You close, man. That's a good one, man. I like that. That's a good song.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
That Luther Vandross, man.
Which one? Which one you want? The House Is Not On? Not really good.
Hang up on
not really a good wedding song.
But yeah.
Give me some more Asaleo, please.
Man. Great show.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
All right, later.
All right.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm with Canoe. No, I wouldn't. I don't think that. I don't think. He said some more.
A little more, please. I need more.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't think we would. I would do that if I was single. And no,
you wouldn't deal with any ex.
I'm not any, but. Well, I was just talking about. I was just.
We'll talk about this is
the marriage
platform for
being married. No, I wouldn't go back down that.
No. Yeah, especially in your state right now.
Right, well, no, that's what I'm saying.
Heavens
Even
no.
if I was,
I mean, you ended it for a reason,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
You ended it for a reason. If that reason hasn't been resolved, why are we revisiting it?
No.
I think there's a lot of reasons.
I didn't like the movie.
I don't care how good you can cook.
I think there's a few reasons as to why some people go back, because their rebound didn't work, or they see the value of the person that they were with when they realize that, you know what, maybe I did this prematurely. I think that some people go back because they were the ones that caused the issues in a relationship.
Let me give you a couple.
I can't say why.
Let me give you a couple scenarios to where you is in a couple of variables that you may not have considered. What if you're in the college phase, right?
The what?
College. You met a great person while you were in college.
Mm-hmm.
This person went away. You stayed here. They started a career there. It just didn't work because of the space between
the distance and
the distance. Nobody did nothing. However, of course, that's what I'm saying is there's scenarios that can take place to where, okay, she's there. She went to med school.
Yeah.
She extended the med school. She's been out there 10 years. She dated somebody. She was in a relationship. It failed. You're at a point in your life where she still loves you. She moved back to town because her mom got sick. She's a great person. She's out here. She don't have a huge past. She's a great person. She's a great catch. She's matured. She's financially stable, and she's a good person. Would you pass her by if she was still interested in you? Listen, hold on. She was still interested in you, and you guys came across each other's path, and she still had that genuine love for you, and you still was enamored by who she is today, would you say, nah, since we didn't work in the past, it's over?
Would you do it?
Absolutely, immediately.
I know
I'm living it.
Wasn't this the wood without the minus the sick mom?
Yeah, I'm just saying so many different scenarios that we can paint to where it doesn't have to be a negative outcome to why something didn't work when you find out the foundation of a person is a good foundation.
And that's where I was when you asked me earlier, and I said, yeah, I'm living it. So it may not be college. It may not be go off and she be a doctor or whatever else, right? So the answer is for you in that scenario, heck yeah, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now there are many scenarios like that as to why a person would go back. That person did come back, whether they explained, whether they apologized, or whether it was no ill feelings. If that person still comes back and genuinely has or shows some care and concern for you, and you guys, it ended for whatever reason, but that person came back and even said, I'm sorry. That person even came back and said, let me give you some explanation as to what happened. A lot of us as men, I'm sorry means a lot. An explanation means even more because women oftentimes don't apologize. So now, however, I get your scenario, but these kind of parallel or mirror it. You would go back. I think a lot
nobody's
of us
but Trev, nobody's even contesting your position. We're talking about something that's completely left of your situation.
I think this is a personal thing for Trevor.
I don't think it is because I'm confirming what you're saying.
But nobody is contesting. We already agreed at the beginning of the show that we agree, and we're not even touching that. I agree with that. Now, however, I can give you another scenario that kind of fits this dynamic of the show. That let me ask Kevin. Kev, you're with this person. And y'all at a party. You've been with this person for 2 years, and y'all hanging out, and y'all just vibing, y'all laughing, you drinking at Kanoom's house. It's a couples thing. It's about 6-7 couples, and then she says, "You know what? To be honest, Kevin wasn't even my type, but Kevin grew on me." What you doing? What are you doing, bro? How would that make you feel?
Well, I would definitely ask, well, what do you mean? How did I grow on you?
Out? Well, I mean, you wasn't my type. You wasn't physically my type, and you was actually from the hood. And I normally date people that went to Fairfax. And I mean, I'm just talking about some egregious stuff that would offend you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you was a little rough around the edge, but you know how somebody would just casually just say some stuff. You'd be like, "Word."
Yeah. Damn, that was me. That's how you seen me.
Yeah, but I mean, we're fine now, babe.
We would not. Well, shit.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'll fax it to you because you next.
We definitely would be expounding on this conversation. You know, because I would take all of that in. You know, and
it would be a wrap.
It may but see that's
Chipotle.
We know
to go.
and
wrap it to go.
Because and the reason why I say that, I'm not perfect, and I know I'm not.
You grew on me though. You
weren't enthralled by me.
I know it.
But it depends. It can start off in the beginning as a friendship. But I didn't look at you.
No, she was the apple of your eye.
Oh, apple of mine.
Yeah, and you know this stuff happens.
Yeah,
and you don't find out till later. Yeah, girl. And it often in different settings like that to where alcohol is involved and they're just comfortable and they say something like, "Yeah, girl, Kevin wasn't my type."
You know what? I gone. We go to the house and give her the time of her life, and then I'm out.
Oh, you
I'm gonna give you something to read.
Certain way.
Yeah, and I'm out.
Okay, Kanoom, same scenario.
No, I already said it. It's Chipotle. Yeah. It'll be a wrap for me.
You wrapping it up at the table?
I would be check, like, please. Oh, really?
Check, please.
Oh, really? Let me. I'm not your type. Okay.
I was gonna post this too. So
okay. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Deuces.
You heard it. I'm not your type.
Yeah. Well, you wasn't, babe.
Well, I'm talking about.
It's not what I meant.
You know
babe.
what I mean?
If she said
Canoe feel he's every woman type. So
no, I ain't everyone's picky. But if we not genuinely captivated by one another,
we don't even want to know that you grew on nothing.
Right.
I don't keep that.
Sound like a
ladies.
Right.
Let me say this. Don't ever tell your I learned to. It means you're settled for me. We don't want to know that. We don't.
Yeah.
Trevor, I'm reluctant to go to you with this one, but in all fairness, I want to take it to you, Trevor.
Go ahead.
Same scenario. Same question.
If she said I didn't, I
you
wasn't
grew
her type.
on her.
You wasn't my type, but you grew on me, Trevor. It's almost like you was a little cute. You was a little, you know what I mean? But in other words, I mean, I don't want to say in other words. I'll let you answer it first.
Initially, it would kind of be like, a little bit offensive.
Past initial. Let's get past the initial then.
Okay. I don't.
Very good. It's like cough it up.
But you guys kind of understand where I stand with shit anyway.
I don't. You don't.
If I grew on her, then okay, lucky me. I give a shit. It's like if I wasn't her type, I didn't like. But I said it before. I don't like you because you're gorgeous already. I don't like you already. I don't like you. But I'm really like that. But why is it so hard to believe that I'm like that? I just think you're gorgeous. I just think you're attractive, but I don't like you already. Give me 6 to 9 months. I'm like that. So it's like, she gonna have to grow on me.
Yeah.
Let's read the comment, ladies.
Would have me feeling some type of way. I'm riding with Kanoom on this one.
Thank you, brother.
I'll call you after the show. Just kidding.
I'm not on no puppy. Like, let's hook up already. I'm not, that's just not me. You know what I mean? Now, if it's somebody that I'm interested in and I find out later on that that's going to be kind of odd, 6 to 9 months, like, let's see where we at. And if you ain't feeling me, that's cool. But again, like I said in a few shows prior, I'm way too good at goodbye.
Yeah.
It's not a front. It's like,
until
okay,
now,
bye.
You're a different man now. All that I'm too
for
good.
her.
Okay, bruh. Okay. That's your choice. We know that. But still, where you are now mentally, you're not good at goodbye. You're
Not with her. So that's why I'm getting married. You're right.
Okay.
I can walk away from it. Like I said,
you're a loss.
I am going.
This is not about you and Monica. This is broad. It's not about you and Monica.
This show isn't really about you.
It's not.
Everything is not about you and Monica.
I know you think it
You
is.
just asked me the question.
Yeah, but he didn't mean you.
Hypothetically, not meaning you insert Monica in every scenario. That's not what I was doing.
I thought you said that you were reluctant to ask me the question. So
that's why, because you answered it exactly the way that I thought you personally.
Right.
Not as a whole, but it's all good. We can talk.
I'm trying to, explain where you can understand it.
You got to say E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so, man. Maybe I'm a little off. I thought you asked me the question, so that's.
Well, he asked all three of us.
That's my reality.
He asked all three of us.
You addressed it with your reality.
I said I'll go home and wax that ass one last time, and I'm out.
But he was speaking in general, right?
Right, in general.
I wouldn't even give her the pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
So of course he's not. Let me bring it home. Of course he's not talking about Belinda.
No,
he's talking about hypothetical. If this happened Belinda.
You see how that
works? Yeah.
Or even if it was Belinda and she told me that in the beginning.
In the beginning. See how we can separate the two?
Mm-hmm.
It's called compartmentalizing.
Yes.
Put that in the compartment and deal with reality. Not your. Okay.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah.
He's lost for words.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss.
It's like it's almost to the point to where Trev, he makes sure he's going to say the right thing all the time. He don't want to offend the women, and we get it. I
don't feel that way. But, okay.
What? You gonna take a vote?
Why is it hard to believe that this is how I really am?
We didn't say that. That's
So
not how you are.
If my answer just so happened to be the right answer for whatever reason.
No, it was no.
You also say in other situations that
right.
No, yeah.
When we aren't on, because we do talk after the show before during the week, exactly. All of that. A lot of different topics come up during the week. Yeah. And you have
but love is a beautiful thing, bro. If you're internalizing everything and holding everything to your heart because this is how you feel at the time, right now, then it's a beautiful thing to witness.
Yeah.
However, reality, sometimes we got, it's not about you. Hey, get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
You guys are right. You guys are right. I need to get back on board. But go ahead.
Yeah. We love you, Monica. This isn't about
nothing against. I think she understands.
She does. She knows it's a show, but he's going through right now, and I understand it. Bliss, you're in bliss, and you're embarking upon one of the most.
We have a phone call.
Let's take the phone call. Yeah, I'll deal with you.
Hello, caller. What's your name? Your question and/or comment?
Dub,
come on, tell us something good, Dub.
I've never given a female a second chance, man. I remember all the red flags, and I keep it mushing.
Okay.
Thank you, Doug.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever received, were you ever the beneficial of a second chance?
No, I've never. Oh, they tried to come back, but
No. In your case, say you were the problem and you messed up. Have someone ever given you a second chance?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just a question. That's all.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Got it.
You saying it's a double standard?
No, I didn't say that.
He should.
I'm just saying I don't know the scenario, so it just depends on the scenario. So I can't just take that as a double standard. But certain circumstances, I'm not going to deal with. Period. Other ones I can see the growth in, and then I can mirror myself against that, and I might err on the side of righteousness on that.
Right.
Some I know is wrong, and I feel like whatever.
Trev.
I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll find me a woman one day that I can give a second chance.
That's what I'm talking about. You will, because that's the right woman. You will give 10 chances because life is like that.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
10.
Yes.
Well, I think I think
Yeah.
if a woman knows she has
Hell no.
she has that many
Trevor,
chances.
why are you getting married, bro? If you
10
don't think,
chances?
listen. If you don't allow,
Don't personalize
I
this.
have to because you don't come out of the personal now.
Yeah.
So you're telling me your wife doesn't have an infinity of chances to make a sin, and you know what a sin is? A sin is anytime you miss
It's
the mark. So she can't miss the mark 10 times and you stay there.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, that was a question.
Yeah.
I don't want to personalize it, but
No, you've been personal this whole
The
time.
shit since
So
we've
you're
been on the
telling
air.
me 10 is too
Yeah,
much?
the
You
whole
know how
year.
often we fail, bro?
as it stands now, we all fail, and I accept her for who she is. So
How many
you're
did
right.
she get?
So you were right. You're
Yeah,
right.
she
You're
get
right.
10.
Infinity. You're right. You're right.
70
You're right, Urban.
times.
70 times. You're right.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, you're doing the wrong thing if you don't
You're
even
right.
have that mind state going
You're right.
into your decision that you're making
You're
right,
right. You're right. So you're right.
Wow.
now. Don't just cut it off
But
that
I-
callous.
Yeah.
If you're right, you're right. Which
Okay,
one?
all right. I don't know if you're being facetious or
I'm not being.
this is no plaything.
No,
I'm
you
just
were
saying.
right.
I'm
And
just
then
saying.
Cano just said 70 times 70. So you just signed a different perspective in this moment. So
And
I
70
agree,
times
'cause
70
you're
doesn't
right.
mean you do the math equation to that.
It's
It just
not.
means
It means you
infinity.
always forget.
It just means that. I'm just saying, I don't
Yes.
know.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. See.
So you go
and we.
in and out
the
of
answer is
personal
yes.
part.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's not, I'm taking
I-
it at face value. You just taught me something.
I'll address
I
my
can't-
other two. Okay. You're right. I get it. I address the other gentleman on the panel.
But you're right. What the
No, I would.
But
No,
I think
But go ahead, bro.
I think if a woman knows you're gonna be there just to be there, you have an issue.
But anytime
She
you
has
say
to know.
babe,
She has to know that I will check out and leave her ass where she sits.
but check this out. Anytime you get on that one knee and you ask her to be your wife, you're saying that I'm giving you all the leeway for us to
I
make
ain't
mistakes.
giving you all the leeway.
No, I'm saying, well, what are you doing? Why are you
I'm not
getting
giving
married?
you all the leeway.
Absolutely so.
But going into it, I was
Going
that you
into it,
already
hopefully
know
you
that she
pick the right person that will not do this to you.
What?
not take advantage
what that
of
say?
so
Of
much
course.
leeway. Right.
Of
so,
course, to where
so
that
going into-
won't ever be a chance, but you're supposed to give it. There's not supposed to be a day go by where you don't forgive each other and go to bed
So
on a great.
we
on the
talked
right-
about this.
So you're not gonna forgive somebody that's just on some willy nilly sinner shit, right? You gonna
Hopefully
be with
you did.
somebody that
Hopefully,
has some.
You picked right.
hopefully you picked right, bro.
Hopefully.
yeah.
Hopefully,
Shit, we all hope we
Well,
did.
pray.
What do
the
you
first
mean,
time.
nigga?
Pray,
We're
pray
not
right.
Listen,
Pray right.
Listen, Trevor. Let me newsflash. I'm no longer married. He's no longer married. He's no longer married. So hopefully, you get it. We were very hopeful, nigga.
We were hopeful.
I had the Ralph Lauren
Had a
suit,
good
Liz
time,
suit
yeah.
on, and you was at my wedding.
Man, Irv, come
And
on.
congratulations
At
to our
West
engineer.
Street,
I hate to interrupt.
West
this.
Street.
Route
Yeah,
101
congratulations to our engineer.
Route
He just
101.
got
Yeah,
married.
that's what I was going to go.
Congratulations.
After I read, I was getting ready to ask Keith how he felt with what you just said, and then this comment came up on the screen and it threw me off. So Keith, with what Irv just said, how do you feel? How would you respond? He just got married, you guys.
I'm honestly, me and my wife are a boomerang. So we dated early and then we separated and had separate relationships, and we're boomerang back. So we actually are.
And with what Irv just asked 10 times.
How many kids do you have?
3 total. I have one in a previous relationship and then two with her. Yep.
So when he said, or what was that question when you said she has 10 times to miss the mark? Well, I know it, but I'm just saying do you agree with
I'm not
that?
even
Keith?
saying they have to be cardinal sins.
Right.
I'm just
No.
saying where you miss the mark.
Yeah.
If you're not going into a relationship to where as you have the ability to fall short and be forgiven and vice versa, what are you doing? Stay single.
and I said yes. The moment you explained it that way, I said yes.
I
was like, yeah, he's right.
I agree, but just like what Kanoom said, to me, it depends on exactly what mark she missed. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course it does.
Okay,
Of course.
so
I'm not taking
other than
any,
that,
I'm not
yeah,
taking
I mean,
any of that away,
right.
but hopefully
Hopefully.
you picked right. So
Right.
you're not even dealing with those
Gotta
type
deal
of
with that.
things.
So
but
we
when you
good.
say I ain't giving nobody no 10
Nah,
chances,
we
come on,
good.
bro.
We good.
Daily,
Because I'm not
you might
perfect.
miss the mark.
Yeah.
Or
I'm not perfect. And you ask her, it's probably some times where I didn't miss the mark already. But she ain't going nowhere.
but life is about missing the mark.
Exactly.
So if you're not being realistic and saying that life is about missing the mark,
Right.
because sometimes you miss the mark for your own self.
Yep.
You get disappointed in yourself for making the wrong decision.
Absolutely. Hey sis,
So, bro,
we happy
let's just
you
be
here.
let's just be real.
Yeah. No, real talk.
Sometimes you don't miss the mark because it didn't play out that way. But I would have.
I agree.
The devil knows, bro, what you're tempted by. Everything ain't about infidelity. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
You might have saw something that man, this is my man. I've always wanted this home and what's the name? And they came along and I know I'm supposed to be doing this with the money, but baby, I know you said we don't need no more property, but I'm finna put this money into that. That's missing the mark because you agreed that we're not doing this. It's other variables, bro, that play into this.
I'm with you. But we damn sure gonna talk about it though.
Thank God for the Asalio.
Damn sure talk about it.
Helps with your understanding.
Oh my God, it does. It's a verbalizer.
Do you guys think that people that come back around, do you think that works, or is there a percentage of when people go back to their ex relationships? Do you think that they work out, or
I think we're not. I think we're not dealing with the real situation of, okay, you didn't want me when I wasn't thriving, and now I'm thriving, and now you see a nice place to land, and now you want to be with me.
Mark, the answer is yes. Mark said, a quick question. What if she develops dementia and is unrecognizable? Are you staying? Just a question.
Yeah, I'm staying because she don't even know that. I'm just telling her, hey, I was here all night.
Right.
You tripping.
Yeah. You play with that.
No.
Take that, use it to your advantage.
No, you said you could cheat easier.
Yeah.
I mean, she don't remember.
I mean,
that ain't a bra. At least.
Bruh. She ain't gonna remember me cheating on her.
Yeah,
Right.
she don't remember.
No, so I would. I mean, because
Damn.
quick, and I mean, it's
question.
right.
That was a hell
Hey.
question.
No, but that's a scenario that really happens. Bro.
Yeah.
It happens.
No, and
No,
the
for
thing
real,
is,
100%.
y'all know I went through that with my mom with dementia. So it was a point where she always threatened to call the police on us. So she's like, I'm gonna call the police on you. So I handed her the remote to the TV. Go ahead, call.
And she turned the channel 9.
That's not cool. That's not
Yeah,
cool. That's a sin. That's a sin.
Yeah,
That's not a sin.
That's a sin.
He played the game with
I
us.
played
played
it
the game.
exactly,
He
Canoe.
played the game with
You
us.
want to call? You can call all day. I said, yeah, I would stay. I'm like, I've been here all night.
Yeah.
And
But
then I would give her the remote.
We got to say, with the high rates of divorce, that a lot of people are not sticking in with the marriage in the first place.
Right.
Let me say this though.
You know?
Also, bro, like if you're not taking this as like this commitment to marriage is like life or death, you're tripping.
Mhm.
Because it is that dire
It's
that
definitely
you
that.
do your due diligence and you know what you're getting into. Now, if you're getting into these things callously
Mhm.
and you heard I said callously, yeah.
That's the Asalio.
Yes,
That's the Asalio.
Thank you
Yeah.
to our
with
sponsors.
callous. Let me just say with callous. Then like you're making a grave mistake.
Right.
They say one of the greatest choices a man makes in his life is the woman he marries.
What you're saying, if I marry you and I fall short and I fall sick, you trump my daughter and my rights of taking care of me or my wishes.
Yes.
That is serious. It ain't always about finances.
No, it's not.
It's about my
agree.
well-being. This
I agree.
person, so take it that serious. So hopefully
I agree.
you've done that when it comes, because we didn't, bro.
No,
When
not then.
When
No.
we were younger,
No.
we didn't. We didn't know the
No.
depths of responsibility that
Right.
came with
Absolutely.
saying I do to this person.
Yeah.
Or this person can say, I don't care nothing about your mama. You're supposed to be with me.
Mhm.
What? We didn't, because that's really the commitment you're giving that I'm going to cleave
Mhm.
and leave.
Yeah. I mean, Belinda
Don't
and
play
I,
with- don't play with.
we talk about those type of things if one of us was to become sick, you know, and some, you know, it'd be jokes in it, but I believe she would stay and she know I would stay. So
Yeah. What if she was a jerk to you your whole marriage and she fell sick? Not you and
Right.
Belinda. God, Belinda.
Right, no.
Look, where's my camera? Belinda, I'm not talking to you, sweetheart. I'm just saying. Let me differentiate that.
but I think me being who I am today, I still would.
No, you would, but
Oh,
the average person
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
is out.
Yeah.
Or
I
they're
mean,
not gonna do right.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
happened to me. I'm a living testament to it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She was out. That nigga on the floor. Let me step over him and get to the door.
Ooh.
I'm out. Deuces. It don't look like he coming back.
But God.
Whatever.
But God.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
she just didn't know.
She didn't
She
know.
didn't know.
Yeah, she didn't.
She didn't understand.
She didn't know who you were.
You
Man,
can't fault
come
her
on.
for her misunderstanding.
Nah,
Yes, you can. If she agreed to it,
Yeah.
that's
you know,
in the vows.
man.
it is.
Sickness and health,
Yeah.
death do us part.
Yeah, but
And she
some, a
parted right
lot of
over
people
you.
don't live
Of course.
don't live up to that.
What? Oh, you calling the police if you see me with a remote? Hey, but y'all know how we did with our parents, man. But see, I had to, you know what I'm saying? That's what, like one of the worst diseases is dementia.
Bro, that's
So
my worst nightmare. Bro.
You have to find humor in it to get you through.
the way to desensitize
Right.
yourself from the
When I say that first year to two,
yeah, bro.
it whooped us, dude. I mean, I
can imagine.
broke down. I got angry, all of that. But we all had to come together and say, man, this is not her.
Yeah.
The real
So when I started looking at it that way, because for one, you're upset because this strong person that raised you, that dealt with everything head on for you, and then you see him really deteriorating right before your eyes. So, and I mean, it even to, you know, at a point where she couldn't walk no more, and I had to pick her up, put her in a chair. She broke down on me one day, and it's like, I can't do nothing for myself no more. I said, as long as God blowing air in my lungs, you ain't never got to worry about it, because I'm going to be right here.
Yeah.
So, and I believe that's, Belinda knew my relationship with my mom. So I believe she feel just as comfortable that if it happened to her, I'm not going nowhere.
But look what he sent you.
Yeah. Oh, that was another time
Somebody
I broke
do
down.
that. Exactly, bro.
She had me at God and your mother sent me to you.
Bro. I ain't doing it until I get that. I'm serious. Like literally, like
Yeah.
I have to get something like that.
Mhm.
I'm not settling, bro. Just because I'm in the state of like, I mean, that's a whole nother episode.
Yeah,
Takasha
'cause,
continue to be strong,
you
baby.
age like wine.
But still, we don't know what tomorrow brings.
No,
Yeah, we don't.
We damn sure don't.
And they say, well,
Yeah.
We
men
don't.
age like wine,
I believe that.
and women age like
But a lot of times that they're talking financial.
Right.
But it's so many more. It's so deeper than finance.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You gotta have that person, man, that's gonna ride with you through thick and through thin.
Do they even? Well, there got to be a few out there.
It's a few.
It's a couple.
Yeah.
It's a
Y'all,
few.
y'all got the two that
It's a few.
two that was out there.
Yeah.
It might be a few more.
There's some more.
Mm-hmm.
There's some more.
But some of them,
They might be
some of-
overseas though.
No, but they. They might be. But some of them come like the Van Ness bus. You know that one don't come
Every 45 minutes.
longer than that.
Every 45 to
Longer than that.
every 63 minutes.
Hey,
No,
well, if we gotta go get on the plane and go over there for y'all to find it, let's
Man.
go.
Hey,
Let's go.
Africa, here I come.
Yeah.
Cuba,
Mhm.
Man.
Cubano.
Great show.
man. Great show.
Good topic, Trev.
Yeah.
Good topic. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brothers.
No real spit.
That
He
was the
said
real
I
spit.
was-
I was saying
Cam
that was the
said
real spit.
that was the real spit. Look, man, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to Spitt'n Pollaseeds. We're gonna be back next week with great subjects. We appreciate the calls. Share this, like this, subscribe to this. Asalio, we salute you. You got me slurring and everything. Asalio, our sponsor. Until next week, we are Spitt'n Pollaseeds.
Spitt'n Pollaseeds. Yeah.
See y'all next Spitt'n Pollaseeds day.
Yeah. Trev, next time bring your horse or your tractor, man. One or the other.
Or a tractor.
Or your hoe.
Hey, what's it called? What's the tractor name? What is it called?
John Deere.
John Deere.
Yeah.
John Deere. Bring your John Deere.
Bring your John Deere. Yes, sir.